All right. Well, so I'll do a quick recap. Last we saw, the group sort of finished off their
There he is.
one-shot turned now, campaign. They successfully were able to rid themselves of this sort of disease, this creature that had sort of all sort of infected each of them. This parasite. Not sure how they got to this base in the sort of far reaches of the north, um, specifically the Icewind Dale area. Spine of the World, also as it's known. Group finally woke up after a long rest. One of them started bleeding out, knocked themselves unconscious. Actually, no, they knocked themselves unconscious, and then mid trying to drag them to their bed, they smacked their head against the door pretty freaking hard and started bleeding out. To which, I believe Lucius
That
was like
was me.
two death saving throws away, like one death saving throw away from death, but thankfully spared the
Yeah.
dying. Guys woke up, finally went outside because the sort of snowstorm had cleared. Did a skill challenge, killed an abominable yeti. Discovered that yetis will grant you resistance to cold damage for a bit, which is now canon. If you guys get some
And
yeti meat going forward,
then we butchered a
Yeah.
Yeti.
yeah, you guys also got a
Yeah.
nat one
Really
on
terrible.
trying to skin it, and it just became a mess of just like fur and skin, like completely non-usable. And then you guys successfully got killed I think it was like a winter fox, got some food. Were walking for hours upon hours and finally stumbled upon a camp. You met a group of individuals who looked to be making their way to the town of Bremen, in the sort of major city of 10 towns, which is, as it sounds, 10 towns combined into one, in this northern area of Icewind Dale. They had a accident that had happened, and were sort of in the process of trying to make their way, after resting up, sort of getting some resources in order. And during this process, they befriended a odd little lynx type character, Winter Lynx, that you guys noticed. You guys met Nal and Jocelyn, husband and wife, sort of owners of the caravan. Gris, sort of one of the handymen. And there's a bigger, large camp, but you were tasked with helping out, and sort of each of you are now doing some scouting as the night is sort of going on. Jocelyn and Nal have gone to bed, and you guys have all sort of taken watch in your respective areas. So after about an hour of keeping watch, snow still falling, the only bit of sort of sun that you guys see is sort of like this twilight, because you guys have been told and would know that the sun is sort of permanently been suffocated, and you guys actually read about this, that there's currently some sort of reasoning behind the sun being set at bay, and so the only time you can see things is sort of like it's very light gloss in the middle of the day, but right now it's night and it is very, very dark. Thankfully, the snow is nowhere near as heavy as it was previously, when you guys woke up in that laboratory. But after about an hour, I want everyone to roll me a perception check to see if they notice anything during this time.
Okay.
There it is. Sorry, it took me a bit. 14.
17.
23.
23.
24.
24. Okay. So,
Oh, wait, I have advantage. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, still 23.
I will say, if you, I want to double check if you are always, so if you are casually sort of like, normally in combat you would always have advantage, but I'm going to assume going forward you're going to always have your shield out just because you're going to want that. But technically, mechanically, it only works if you have it out. So if you ever are like sleeping or lying down or have it sheathed, technically you would have
Yeah. But in this situation, I'm holding guard. It would make sense I would have to have it out anyway.
Yep. So you guys don't really notice anything rustling in the back. You guys are also sort of keeping watch. Mexian, you're sort of the main individual looking sort of near the forest region, but you don't see anything. I would say that, Lucius, you do notice sort of the little lynx behind you is sort of just eyeing all of you guys, and as you look at him, he's sort of just like lying down, and And honestly, not really close to the fire. It seems like the creature itself is totally fine, while you guys are still sort of shivering and getting used to this like cold weather, which none of you are acclimated towards. This thing looks totally fine.
You
After-
looking at cat?
And you see just, and it sort of just like turns around and walks towards like the middle section. And after about an hour, Gris sort of, I'm gonna go take a piss, but you guys go stay here. Got to let loose. But you got this, Horik. And he sort of heads into sort of the back area of the woods, sort of out of sight. And after about, minute passes, 2 minutes pass, 3 minutes pass,
It's a long piss.
Yeah.
and I need all of you guys to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
I can do this.
Ooh, I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20. I think I got
Ooh.
I got a 5.
Got a 12.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Okay, so, who was the one who got the 20? Was that Mexian?
Me, yes.
Yep.
Mexian, that's
Cool.
me. Mm-hmm.
So, everyone else other than Mexian, you guys sort of immediately get this sense of surprising calm. Sort of looking back at this experience reminds you each of some scenario where you went camping out, a previous adventure when you were in the just traveling among the Sword Coast. Definitely not in snowy terrain, but just reminds you, and you feel sort of this sense of hominess and nostalgia. And honestly, you're not really minding the cold anymore. Nor are you minding the surprisingly high-pitched scream you hear from the woods. Mexian, on the other hand,
Except.
you sort of turn around, and what you can see actually is right located. Let me go put a little marker. Located right here on this rock, you see the warhammer of Grist sort of drop to the ground as out of sight, but the last thing you see though is you hear the high-pitched scream, and then a hand sort of dragged off as the warhammer drops, and immediately now Josephine just what's going on? And immediately they sort of they run out first, and you see Nal's just like, oh, hey there, buddy, and just like walks up to the little lynx, and the lynx just sort of curls up, and Josephine's just like, Nal, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, what do you mean? He's just
Good boy.
he's been a great boy. Now, did you not hear that? Did any of you hear that?
Fuck, how do I respond to this?
Yeah.
Shit, I'll just Can I try to slap Null?
Just run up to him and slap him?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me
See if I
roll me an arm strike, yeah.
That's a 0 all the time because of my strength.
I'll make it a well, just then still roll me to see if you can even hit.
Okay. I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you
Woo!
slap him in the face, and he sort of looks at you and he's like, man, that was not cool, dude. And he just starts like petting, and the lynx is just,
Okay, this is kind of fucking weird.
and Jocelyn's like, let me try. And she just goes for a wind up. And just, oh, you too? She's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Or
How much damage did I do? Just asking.
just not really enough. It's just you see now he has two slaps, two red, like bright red due to the cold, like slaps on his face, but not enough to like sort of injure him. But he doesn't seem to be sort of broken up. But immediately you do hear and see someone starts to walk over, hearing the commotion. And it looks to be a sort of. Let me grab a better token.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check. Yeah.
What the hell is? Ah, fuck! I got a 12.
You don't know.
Shit.
You don't sense any sort of like magical presence with that, but you do see a sort of younger lady, sort of dressed in still wearing furs, but sort of walks up, and she has a pretty big like greatsword on her back, wearing furs, but also has some nice sort of leather on her as well. So definitely a well-armed individual, and sort of walks up. I heard there was screaming.
You heard that? And you.
I'm in the adjacent
let me-
camp. Yes.
Let me rephrase that. Did you mind it at all?
No, I walked over here because I heard Jocelyn screaming. Not it was just, and Jocelyn's just like,
What?
yeah, I heard. Grist was screaming.
So-
I heard Grist was screaming. Okay, well, do you know where he is? Well, I believe he was in the woods. Also, what are all of your friends doing? As you guys are sort of just like, you're like turned around looking, but you know, you aren't as concerned per se. You're not under any sort of control. You just feel, from what you're hearing, you're surprisingly quite calmed in this moment.
Okay, that's kind of a character.
What are you guys on about? We're just hanging out.
You ain't hear that blood curdling
Yes.
scream?
I mean, but like, we just went through a lot of shit. You know, this
I
is
mean-
kind of nice. Like, can we just have this moment?
It's probably an animal or something. I don't know.
I mean, all the stuff we've had to deal with over the past few months. This is, come on.
Jocelyn, where did you hear the screams? It was in the forest. Okay. And she draws her greatsword, and sort of walks sort of forward.
Hey man, I'll tag along.
Please be
Ta-da.
my guest.
Here we go.
Roll me an
I don't-
investigation check.
I don't assume anyone's gonna want to come along, so
I'm
We're-
having a
we're
great,
not in the
I'm
mental
having
state.
I'm having a great time with this boy or girl. I don't know. Whoever.
I rolled a 13, but I also have a passive investigation of 17.
Okay. So what you do see is behind the rock looks to be Grist's warhammer stuck into the snow with its warhammer up. It looks like so it's into the snow, and the warhammer is like up, leaning against this rock behind it.
By Jove, dear Wilson.
And you do see there is a small trail of blood.
Ooh. Is she gonna try to investigate it further? Is she gonna go deeper into the woods?
She picks up the warhammer, and you see under the snow is the severed hand of what you can
Ooh.
assume is Grist.
Oh, that's.
And she
that's
sort of
weird.
like picks it up and sort of pries his hand off and takes sheathes her sword and holds the warhammer and sort of takes a cloth from her pocket and sort of wraps the hand up and walks to the fire and just sort of like sits down.
I'm still very confused. So I'm guessing that's what we're going for.
I mean, as am I. I'm okay. So, Jocelyn, what did you find? If I'm going to be honest, I think something took Gris. What the fuck do you mean something took Grist? Well, I don't want to alarm you, but I did find part of him. Part of him?
Part
Part
of
of him.
Not his entire, his hand. Just his hand.
His hand? Yes.
Yep.
It's his hand.
At least I think it's his hand. Do you wanna... I mean, I didn't know him. Do you want to check?
I would probably refrain from showing you. She's like, yeah, I don't want to see that. No, I'm good. And she like sits down next to Now, and then sort of sees him still petting the lynx. She's like, fuck's sake, and like sits across, like very far away from him. I never caught any of your comrades' names, but maybe we should sit around and talk. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Yana. I'm pretty much the one of the guards that's helping sort of trying to keep the caravan safe. Clearly not the best of my job, but what's your name, sir?
Who? Which one? Me?
You? Yes.
Oh, I'm Mexican.
Maxine, could you call
No,
your
that's
friends could you call your friends to huddle over here?
Hey, yo, Zorin, all of you, get the fuck over here,
Oh, okay. Sure.
please.
What?
No, I mean, only
Okay.
because you said it. I wasn't really feeling it, but
Please.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll come.
Bro, why you got a fucking hand?
It's wrapped up, so you don't know, but she does open it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yes, so this is Gris' hand, if you guys can tell. But yeah, so this is not good. And I don't know about you guys, but I think it probably would be smart to either keep guard for the rest of the night, or probably be better is try to find Grist. Any ideas from you all?
How many people are in this caravan?
There's the singular there's just the singular caravan, and actually no, there's two caravans, and then there's also a handful of people who have been going on foot as well. The caravans are mainly fitting the goods. There's two caravans full of goods, and then a couple extra ones that are just people. So I'd say there's about 12 individuals.
12 individual. Okay. So nobody knows anything as of now? Everyone is also pretty confused?
She stands up,
Everybody
and
out of their element?
Yana stands up and she looks to like the far edge, trying to see if there's any of the other guards. And sort of, wait a minute. And Auric, you actually, with your past perception, sort of looking across, you see there looks to be in the far tent off sort of screen. There's a couple tents downwards in the snow as it's starting to like pour a little bit heavy now. You see someone sort of rushing out of their tent, sort of like looking frantically, and you see Yana's like, "Oh no," and sort of starts to immediately sort of like rush over, and stands up, and sort of walks over, and you see there's this frantic young girl, probably about maybe her like early 20s, just sort of like hyperventilating, and you see this lady, Yana walks up. She's like, "What's going on? Is everything okay?" And you see this girl just, "They took her. She said she was going out for a walk, and I heard screams, and I think she's gone." And Yana's like, all right, come with me. And so you see this girl just frantic right now, sort of sits down at the table with like the rest of you, or at the fireplace with the rest of you. And at this point, you guys are, the sort of like trance-like state has sort of ended. You guys aren't really like, it doesn't seem like your inhibitions are being controlled, and you don't feel like it just feels like you're a little bit more comfortable, but it's that sort of feeling is starting to dissipate now, and you're sort of getting back to sort of a clearer head and sort of realizing the magnitude of what's going on, especially now that there is another person sort of next to you guys, also talking about someone going missing.
Can I start writing in the snow? What we know. Just cause. Yeah, I'm gonna just write in the snow.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna use one of my crossbow bolts, whatever.
Okay.
World building. I'm gonna take one of those out. I'm gonna start writing in the.
Can't read.
Yes. Hold on. What language do you guys not know? I'll just start writing in fucking Goblin or some shit. No.
Speak Low Gothic.
No, I'll write down in Common. Grist is gone, and that's it.
Okay.
Anyone want to add to this?
Chavra's gone too. You see
I didn't notice much
the
too.
lady.
I don't know how to spell that, so here you
What
go.
about the faces on the trees?
You see,
Excuse me?
you see the three individuals, other than now, who now actually is like sort of like stopped petting and is just like faces, and they're like, what do you mean?
Oh, you've come
what do
back
you
to your
mean-
senses.
What do you mean faces?
I saw faces on
You
the
saw
trees
faces?
after I went in the woods to do a task. I saw faces carved into the trees. I believe one of them looked like Grist.
Ooh. And then I write in big bold letters tree right next to Grist. It's just, if you saw this out of context, it does not make any sense. It is completely incomprehensible. It's like, what the fuck does this mean?
Okay, Yana, or sorry, not Yana, Chavra, tell me what you saw. Well, sorry, yeah. Well, Carly went up. She said she had to go to the tree line to use the makeshift chamber pot. But I said, hey, I can join you. Are you fine? It's pretty dark out. She said, no, I'm fine. The tent was sort of opening and closing with the wind, but I swear, I saw a pack of something, a swarm of something. These tiny white creatures just enveloped her, and then she was gone. I heard screaming. I could see her, and then by the time I could get out, she was just taken away.
Warm. Okay.
That's strange.
Tell me more about these faces, or is that all you know? Just that Grist was on there, and now he's gone.
Yes. I mean, there were faces, but I vividly remember seeing Grist's face. I don't know, some kind of feeling came over me, so I'm blanking on some of the details, but I remember I remember seeing Grist on one of the trees carved in.
And you see Yana at this time is like inspecting the hand and sort of takes off the ring on Grist's finger, sort of inspects it. Do any of you know what this may symbolize?
Can I do a history check on it?
Sure, yeah, she hands it to you.
All right. I rolled a 21.
21. You would actually know that this sort of sigil on the sigil on this ring actually looks to be something that you actually saw in the book that you were reading earlier on in that sort of the cabin, or not cabin, but the laboratory. Let me. Is the so it looks to be a small bronze ring that has an ornate shape that looks to be a six-pointed snowflake. You would know that this actually is the symbol for Auril, the Frost Maiden. which you remember seeing in the book. The gnomish individuals that were sort of doing research were talking a lot about Auril, the Frost Maiden. And roll me a religion check.
Where is this? Oh, there it is. I got a 14.
Yeah. Other than that, that's all you can sort of determine. You're not really sure if this ring is sort of a if it means that they're the individual, if Grist was like a devout sort of follower, because what you read and with your history sort of understanding, because you know, even though Auril has been talked about in sort of that journal, you would know that in general, and probably actually I would say, Auric, you know this as well, that this is actually a common deity. It's pretty much the Ice Queen almost. And so she is a common deity in the Faerun pantheon. But she is clearly probably going to be more prominent here. And from what you read, it did mention something about a never-ending winter occurring. So you don't know if it's hard to determine with that 14 if this is sort of a ring in sort of dedication and like sort of a devout follower, or just in sort of respect of sort of the Frost Queen and maybe her like power.
Can I also roll?
Yeah, if you want to roll a religion check, if he hands it to you, yeah.
Here we go. I toss it over him, kind of like a coin.
23.
Yeah, so you would know, just based on sort of him also being a dwarf, and this would sort of click with you, it's probably not likely that he actually was sort of a devout, sort of staunch follower, and it's most likely that he had this ring out of sort of reverence and almost like fear and respect due to sort of the Frost Maiden's sort of power in a domain made of mainly frost and snow and ice. So this was probably something that he kept just as sort of like a ward almost, out of fear of sort of something possibly happening.
Got it.
Yeah.
See.
Well, then he told the truth when we talked to him about it, I suppose.
What was it he said again?
Well, he said he respects her. I asked him if he was a follower, and he didn't say that he was a follower, but he said that he gave kind of like a, like a...
He was purposely, well, not purpose. Well, he just was.
He kind of avoided it, but just answered it in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like the idea of staying here too long. Some weird shit.
Not anymore.
I mean,
We can't catch a break.
I would be willing to accompany you if we can. Well, I need to check on the other guards and see where they are. And she like heads out and sort of now sort of like takes the the links and off and sort of like stands up next to the fire and puts his hands near him and just. Grist is not only a close friend of mine, but also is one of the individuals who's best when it comes to the handiwork on the carts. And if you guys could find him, it would be greatly
Handiwork.
appreciated.
Sorry, that was in bad taste.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down.
I can't offer you anything monetarily other than a free ride back once we can get the sort of the cart fixed, which should be by tomorrow morning, hopefully. But as of now, the fire's not looking too good, and I think we just need to make sure we can sort of, if there is something out there lurking, if we could sort of get rid of it, that would be the ideal scenario going forward into the night, and make sure that we could actually get a good night's rest and be safe. And you see Jocelyn sort of like sit next to Chavre and sort of like put her arm around her and sort of try to help console her. And also,
Can I?
find
Oh,
Chavre's sister. That's also very important. And sort of like you can see he feels like bad that he was totally neglecting and only thinking about Grist. But he just sits back down.
Right?
Well, I guess we're ready to ride out, boys. Am I right?
Would it be safe for me to assume that the faces that are carved into the trees are, I guess, the targets of who's going to be, well, I guess, yeah, the targets of whatever's lurking. Oh,
Did you recognize any of the other individuals? Were they any of us?
I wasn't there.
Zilrin, were they any of us?
Again, I'm kind of forgetting some of the details, but I believe I saw more than one face, and I think it might have been the rest of y'all.
Ooh, all of us.
And they sort of like look at each other. All right. Well, and you see Yana just is like sprinting back and just. I don't know who the other 2 guards are. He's oh fuck.
That's not good.
I can stay watch and help here, but I won't be able to join you guys. But you seem, and sort of like looking, scanning all of you, you seem to be quite capable. Hopefully you should all be fine.
What I'm thinking is, we do short recon in the woods, see if we find any of our faces on there, and we kind of use them as bait. See if we can lure anything out.
Whatever it is.
Yes.
Fine. You
Or we
better
could just
have-
go look for Grist.
Better have
Probably-
ale in this next town.
How long has it been? Has it been?
It's
Have I
probably
made any more?
it's probably only been like 1.5 like hours since, probably been 2 hours since you guys have gotten
shit.
here.
I can't even.
Two-
Okay, I can't
two
even
and a
use
half
my
hours,
alchemy drug.
Can't even make me alcohol.
Nope. I
Instead.
can't even promise him alcohol at the end of this. That's tough.
Well, we actually, I probably can actually. We have some kegs.
All right, let's go find Grist now,
Get the
then,
hell
boys,
out-
and get those kegs.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah. Okay.
We're going after Grist, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Grist and Carly, if you can
Yes.
find both. Assuming this is some connection, that would be ideal.
I'd imagine the 2 incidents are related.
Well, I certainly would be willing to give Grist a hand, so
If we
I'm
go,
in.
That's a
if
good
we
one.
like
You
go
said that.
search the forest,
All of your jokes are in really poor taste. I hope you guys know that.
We were told that a lot.
A little out of it today, my bad.
We'll make it up to you somehow. Let's go look for him.
So you guys head out. Do you guys want to look in sort of the path that you saw where he was last spotted, where you saw that
Yes.
warhammer? Okay. So you guys head there. Looking and
That's
seeing
good.
with your passive investigation, you would notice that there is a slight trail of blood that does sort of slowly dissipate as you sort of move along here. Do any of you want to roll me a survival check? Are any of you proficient?
yeah,
no,
I'll
I
do
am
not.
survival. I'll do survival.
Okay.
Are you proficient?
I have a +3 on my proficiency.
Oh, okay. So if you wanna,
Um,
yeah.
Okay, I
Let him do it though. He said it first.
also +4.
Oh, you have a +4. In that case, go
Whoa.
ahead. Yeah. If you want to help him, if you want to help Auric, then go right ahead. I'll give him the advantage.
21, bro.
It's fine.
We got 21.
21.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
21.
you do notice that oddly enough,
Yep.
there's only one set of tracks, and it looks to be a drag mark. And it doesn't look like there are any footsteps of a creature that was dragging it, but you can assume that the body, based on the blood streaks that slowly trickle and stop, is probably Grist that was being dragged. But there are no footsteps of anything that could have been dragging it. But you do see a path leading somewhere of this body that is being dragged.
I'm looking through my spells right now. Shit. Okay.
Do you guys want to follow the
Let's follow the trail.
Oh,
Whatever.
freaking road. Yep.
All right.
Let's
On
proceed.
the road again.
Road again. So you
Does the song
guys-
exist?
no. It's canon now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm singing it.
On the road again. All right. So I will let you guys know though. Who in this marching order? Who normally is last out of your group when it comes to you four walking? Who's the last in the marching order usually?
Guessing Zill is.
Well, I used to, go right ahead, but I'm down with whatever. If
I'm okay with going behind.
Okay.
Going behind. All right. I guess I'll be first.
I will follow right
First in
behind you.
line. Here we go.
Lucius, you actually notice being in the back that
Mm-hmm.
the little winter lynx is just sort of like pitter-pattering following you.
What is the cat following us for?
Does he say this out loud? Do we know?
Do you say it out loud?
Yeah. Yes, I say that out
You
loud.
hear a
Fuck.
Chance,
Fuck it,
I'm
I
not
guess.
sure if I can trust this cat.
Yes, fuck
roll me an
it.
insight check.
I stared.
I
I got a nat-
highlighted way too much stuff on this fucking thing.
I got a nat 20 for a total of 23.
Shit, okay, well let me find the point about insight checking the cat. One sec. I highlighted too much stuff, so I'm like, there's a billion things to okay.
This cat seems suspicious.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I say half jokingly,
Oh,
as
pretty
I
much.
actually do an insight check on it.
Oh, okay. What you do know for sure is that you sense there's no ill intentions of this lynx. It looks like it's just very curious. And you're almost certain that it doesn't have any, it's not trying to do anything sort of pull any tricks or anything on you. It just looks very curious and interested in what you guys are doing.
Can I pick it up? Is it?
Yeah, roll me an animal handling check.
Here we go. I got a 9.
9. So you sort of move to touch it, and it sort of backs up a little bit, and it backs up a little bit, and it sniffs your hand, and then sort of does the cat little purr where it follows your hand with its body, and its tail sort of flicks a little bit and hits your face a tiny bit.
All right, but can I pick it up?
It does stop, and you go to pick it up, and you do successfully pick up the lynx thing. Yeah.
All right, I put it on my shoulder.
You put it on your shoulder.
Let's go.
And you start walking, and immediately it sort of just
Jumps off.
jumps off onto the ground and sort of just
Oh, all right.
peers off behind, but it's still following you guys. And it's following
Alright.
like a normal cat. It's not doing a weird prowling thing. Yeah, it's
Like a normal cat. It
yeah,
gets at your feet when you're fucking walking.
But you guys do head forward, following this trail, headed by Oric, who is the one who noticed the trail. Let me grab. Hopefully, I prepared. Nice, it's good. Okay, so, all right. So,
with my passive investigation, I can say that's a big rock.
Dwayne.
Dwayne. So, you sort of arrive to the final drag mark sort of lands to here, and it sort of stops. You don't really know where it goes because it's facing this huge rock, and there are trees that you could sort of try to obscure, that are obscuring your vision that you could walk through, but you can see through it. It leads to a different path, but once you sort of hit the trees, because it's such dense foliage, it sort of just the tracks just dissipate, and it becomes just a muddled mess with snowfall, and it looks like whatever went through the tree caused a bunch of like snowfall and sort of fucked up the path, and it sort of stops. And you just see this rock, so you guys can go to this sort of through this path.
Which path? Is it like here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, you guys can go. It's just gonna be
Oh.
you're gonna have to sort of like maneuver and shimmy your way through.
Not it for front.
I'm already in. I mean, I already agreed to go.
I got
Yeah,
your
I know.
back.
I'm in front. I'm in front. All right, boys. I'm line leader today.
All right. Let's go follow this.
Anybody wanna?
Just want to drink.
Just wanna fucking
All
drink.
right, here we go. And the links is behind who?
Lynx is
On
well,
the tree.
Lynx is trailing behind. Yeah.
Fucking cat.
You gotta get against the cats, huh? Whoa.
No, I'm allergic.
Oh, I see. Okay. Understandable.
I
What is
quite
this?
like hot cats. I'm fond of them.
Allergic to bullshit like cats.
That's a lot less nice. All right, let's keep going.
A little offensive, but
A little off it, I'll have you know.
So you guys head through and boom, head up into this area.
The tracks are gone at this point.
The tracks are gone as you move through here.
Okay.
What is everyone's passive perception?
I have a 10.
10. Okay.
27.
Yo, what the hell?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yes.
Oh my god.
Roll. Sorry, my side always takes so long to roll. I need to change it.
13.
No, it's
15.
passive. It should be on your
Passive,
senses.
yeah.
Oh,
It's already
passive
there.
perception.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Passive perception is 16.
16?
Damn.
Okay. So, as you guys sort of walk through this clearing, Auric, you immediately see, sort of hidden in the brushes, look to be sort of 2 lumps of sort of snow, sort of sitting. And Zill, you also clock, not 2, but only 1 lump of snow. And as you guys sort of stop and finally make it through the brush, immediately you see these 2 wolves peer out
Oh, dude.
with breaths of frost sort of moving in. These are large wolves, maybe like 10 feet long, probably 12 feet with their tails.
I noticed.
And immediately-
they're quite large.
And as they don't slowly peer out, they sort of jump out almost like snow mounds. I'm going to need us to roll initiative. And technically only... So everyone except Auric is surprised by number 2. And Zill and Auric and Lucius are not surprised by number 1. So essentially what this means is number 2 is going to get a surprise. So Auric and number 2 are going to go at the same time, and then after that, everyone else is going to go into the initiative order, except Mexian, because he was not able to see either of them. So
I need.
yeah, so essentially you're going to go second, and everyone else is going to get to go. Yeah, so all right,
I
but
actually
Get
stumbled over a
down.
bit.
No, I'm just kidding.
but with your passive perception, Auric, even though you're not surprised, but you do notice that it looks like actually both of these wolves have like sort of, it looks like bone showing on each of their hind legs. It looks like they have been injured recently. But regardless, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Come on, baby. Roll for the Mets, for the Mets, for the Mets. I hate the Mets.
I got.
I hate them.
I got an 8.
8. Okay.
got. Oh, I got a
16.
21.
Hey.
Not natural, but yeah. I'll
Whoa.
Roll a 1.
You have advantage,
Oh,
Auric.
that I
you
did
know,
the worst.
right?
That I did the
Oh
worst.
no, it can't. No, wait. Do you have a advantage, Auric, with your shield, right? Or no? Am I wrong?
Did it take the dice? You did. Auric?
Well, sorry, I got distracted. What's going on?
You have initiative.
I heard. I know what's wrong. Yeah.
You have advantage.
Uh,
So.
Yeah, I
You rolled a
rolled and it was bad. My second one was bad, but it was hold on. It's not. Where's the thing? I had a 16.
Oh, that's
Oh.
That's
better
a lot
than everyone else.
the
Other
one.
than other than yeah.
No, I just meant my second. My advantage
Oh.
didn't matter. I rolled
okay.
a 1.
Well, it wasn't a nat one. It was a 2 minus 1.
So let me.
All I know is
These
y'all
guys
guys are getting eaten by
Another
wolves.
2.
Yeah, that was kind of
What do you
crazy.
know?
All right.
Y'all guys are the ones in the front. I chose the back.
Then let me. Oh shit! These guys rolled awful. But
Hallelujah. I don't.
cool.
I don't want this to.
All right. So, first up would be Oric, because technically, number 2 and Oric are going first, and then we go into standard initiative because number 2 surprised everyone except him. So Oric, you're up first because you rolled higher than him, though.
Who?
Oric.
I'm figuring out. Can I walk on top of this rock?
It's about to get from this area to here. It's about a 5-foot height, so you would have to make a athletics or acrobatics check to try to climb it.
Well, I have. Oh, I mean, okay.
You also have your spiding climbing boots, so yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Oh yeah, for sure, easily. Yeah, it's just you can get 5 feet to walk up. Boop, boop. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Then I'll do that.
Cool. So just diagonal 5 feet up, walk up. So you're now 5 feet above ground. From here, these guys still do have range to hit you because they are large creatures, so they can just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. And then I'm going to Sacred Flame number 2.
All right.
Dex 15.
Dex 15. What is their dex? Oh, only +1. That's a dirty 20. So it does
Oh
say,
my god.
as you sort of stand up and just sort of wave your free hand over, and a line of like white hot flames shoots out, and it sort of tumbles out of the way and dodges the flame that tries to envelop it.
Oh my. And then I guess I will use a spiritual weapon. Let me scroll to it.
All right.
How do you spell Errol, by the way?
Auril. Poor timing.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, that's max that shit. Yeah. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Let me pull your massive rock
Oh,
mace.
5.
5 damage. It does eat all of that though, so it does. Even though it dodges out of the way, you all of a sudden use your free hand again, and the mace sort of as it like does a roll, you just hit it back where it was previously. So it takes that damage.
Nice.
Nice.
That was number 2, right?
Beat 'em
Number
up.
1.
Beat him up.
Yeah.
Number 2.
No, number 2. Number 2.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Yep. So you chunk into him. All right.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move back like 2 spots if I can.
Okay, so you can move back here with 5 feet if you want to. You can go another 5 feet to right here. It'd be sort of like a dip. But if you want, you can move up another 5 to get pretty much 10 feet above this thing.
All right, and then they probably couldn't hit me from there.
They cannot hit you from here now.
Sounds good.
All right, so that means now it's its turn. The wolf is going to move up right here. And it is going to take you see it's sort of like the breath, the cold breath that it's exhaling sort of inhales, and it lets out a cone of cold in a 15-foot radius, hitting everyone except Oric. So I need all you guys to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Here I go.
Please,
I got
Lord.
a 21.
Nice, that's good.
Nice.
I need to roll for this.
21.
I need to roll for the.
That's fun.
This game is punishing me. No,
I
wait,
also got
that is-
a 21.
Nice shit.
Nice.
How do I get 2 numbers? Okay, 17 plus 5, 22.
Wow, you guys all save. Let me see if this dude saves. I don't think the link saves.
It's a cat. It should be really
all the
dexterous.
All the animals that survive must just die.
I swear.
You guys,
Every
yeah,
animal
every
you
animal you
encounter.
guys have, yeah. Where is?
I'm not really good with pets.
If this
We're
one
never
dies,
gonna
I
win.
feel like Mexian will just not want to take any more.
No more pets ever. Where the heck is it? Stat block. Should be. Oh shit. No, where's its?
Is this cat's character sheet?
Where is his character sheet? I can grab it. I have the PDF. I can grab it.
I really hope the books I bought come in physically, but I mean, if not, then that's cool too, I guess.
What did you buy it on D&D Beyond?
Yeah,
They don't come in. They don't come in physically.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're separate companies pretty much. Wizards of the Coast sells the books, and D&D Beyond's its own thing that like subsidiary. So
Wow.
Surprised they haven't
It's a bummer,
absorbed
you
one
have
of the
to-
other.
yeah,
You have to buy them twice
I
if
wish,
you want to.
yeah, I wish they would allow it to buy a hard copy and they give you a code, but
Yeah,
sadly they freaking don't.
it's a bummer.
I think it's.
Mhm.
Oh no, it's under campaign.
I hate books that just literally have 75% art and 25% the rules, and they cost like $60.
All right, here it is.
Those things are horrible.
There it is. So he has a. Okay. He still fails only by one though, sadly.
No.
Well, actually, but he is.
dead.
But he. This is cold damage, and he's resistant, so he will be taking half. So okay. So that means you guys are going half the.
Give it to us straight, Doc. How bad is it?
Okay. Okay, so everyone here takes 9 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
not including me, right?
Not including you. Sorry. Yeah, I should have specified that. Okay. 1 sec. And I will also mention that like these guys are actually looking like pretty like injured.
Dead already.
Yeah, like not too hot. Let me grab that PDF.
Haha, funny, because it's snow.
Cold. Our boy is still up, thankfully. He is looking like bloodied. The links just it just. But he's still up. All right, so that means that next is after he went. That means Zill, you are now up.
Okay. Well, Armor of Agathis. As always.
Yep.
And then let's see. Let me just. Okay, there we go. And that leaves me with movement, right?
Yes. That leaves you. Yeah, you still have movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll move to the area that Auric is. I'll move beside Auric.
Make me a acrobatics or athletics check to try to climb up this wall. He has his boots of spider climbing, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
Okay. Oh, and I'm a -1. So what was the other one? You said there was two different.
But acrobatics or athletics, one of the
Okay,
two.
acrobatics. Let's do acrobatics for sure. All right. Okay, I got a 15.
Okay, yeah, that's the DC. You successfully sort of climb up because it is pretty slippery, but you do climb up, and so you are 5 feet above. If you want to go further, you have to make me another one. But you can at least get 5 feet above them, but you would know that's still within range of them to hit you. It would not be within range, though, for... Actually, no, the cone would be able to hit you if they tried doing it again. Which you don't know
Let's
if they
do
can do
another.
it again. Okay, sure,
Then
roll me
I'll do
again.
another.
Yeah,
9.
9.
Jesus.
So you try to climb up, and you slip and fall back. Not taking any damage, but you do fall prone. So
Okay.
5,
Yep.
10, and then you'd have to use half your movement to stand up. So you could try one more time if you wanted, because you have 5 more feet of movement technically.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Then-
Don't do it.
But wait, won't I be prone next turn? Or
If you fall
Yeah.
again, you will be. That's only if you fall
Oh.
again, because you used half the
So-
movement to stand up, and you only had Yeah, you still had 20 left, so half your movement is 15.
Actually,
so you have
about to
5 left.
roll in that one and fall down the hill, dude.
Well, like you use your. I mean,
Gonna
Well, I
fall
did it
snap his neck.
again. I did it again, and I
Oh,
rolled
okay.
17.
Okay,
Good.
nice. So you do successfully get your way up top, and you're at this ledge as well, out of reach of a hit. Yeah.
That was scary. Okay, awesome.
All right. Which means Auric, you're up.
Right, you're up.
okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, did I get skipped?
No, you are surprised.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Never mind.
I guess I'm gonna Sacred Flame again. Dex 15.
Okay. That's a 16 plus 1. So
Oh
once
my
again, it
God.
sort of
Every time.
moves out of the way. You can bonus action smack it again with your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
16.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
Ooh, 11.
11. Yeah, you crack into it. This thing is now looking pretty rough and is looking sort of like considering possibly trying to get away. It's looking pretty damaged. Its sort of hair is already ripped out from its hind legs near its back, and it has now taken 2 forceful cracks with this like spiritual weapon. Do you want to do anything with your movement?
I don't really think I need to. I might just stay here.
Okay. That means it is now the Lynx's turn. It is going to... Alright, I'm going to need, actually, you guys are all fine. The 2 wolves saving throws, though. As you see, the Lynx lets out a...
Go, little buddy.
So you see, number 1, or, number 1 sort of just passively, just sort of like looking aggressive, and you can see like its mist sort of pouring out its mouth. It just sort of just like looks up and like barks at the Lynx. Number 2 is still looking aggro as fuck, but 1 sort of looks just like very passive all of a sudden.
Huh.
And it is going to hide behind Lucius with its movement, which means Mexian, you're up.
Okay. I'd like to cast would a 15-foot cone at this distance hit both of them?
Let me double check. I would say yes. It would just hit them both. Yeah.
All right, cool. I cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
All right. Is that a dex save?
Yeah, 16.
Okay. Cool.
Please, come on, for the love of God.
Number 2, or no. Number 1 fails, and number 2 succeeds. So 1 takes all the damage. Number 2 takes half damage.
All right, here we go. How much? Give me the number. 17.
17. Damn. Okay. So yeah, number 1 immediately just flames erupt, and you see the fur just starts to burn, and you hear just like, and oh no, what is it? Oh, even though you burn it, it's sort of like yipes, and it still looks oddly passive still. Number 2, though, 17, oh, yeah. And number 2 is looking awful, like, is just almost burned to a crisp. You also see that some of the trees behind you have started to catch a little bit on fire as well.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Nice.
The snow hopefully will dissipate it, but as of now, it's sort of starting to light a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe fire in a heavily forested area is not a very good idea.
Maybe. All right. What else do you want to do with your bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna go backwards. I would just how I could go 30 feet, right?
Yes. If you walk into the brush, though, right here, it's going to be double movement each square.
Okay. Was none. I'll just go right here, just right next to Lucius.
Cool. Sounds good. Speaking of which, Lucius, you are now up.
All right.
Does he get
I'm gonna
advantage
do
because he's
stupid.
close to a friend?
I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna try to calm the wolves down.
What's that mean?
Okay.
Number 1 already looks pretty calm, not gonna lie. Number 2 does look very aggressive, though.
What did you
All
mean?
right. Let's try to
Just
get
so we can
number
do
2
rotate.
down a bit. I like to try to slowly approach this
Okay.
with like a bit of like understanding, I guess, in a way. Like
Okay.
try to
Roll me an animal handling check with disadvantage because you're in
Gotcha.
combat. Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like trying to charm a person in combat. It would be disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. That's 20, I believe. Oh, this game sucks.
Yeah, 20 and a 2.
All right. That's an 18 minus your disadvantage. How much?
Disadvantage means you just roll again and take the lesser one.
Okay, gotcha.
Hopefully it's better.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
It's still rolling. It's still
Damn
going.
it. Well, that's gonna be a 10 for my worst roll.
And yeah, and you sort of like step forward and it like sort of looks at you and steps back, just very injured, and immediately just and just starts barking at you. Does not look like it is taken kindly to that. Yeah.
All right, number 2. You're the bad one here. You're gonna get fucking shot then. I tried
As he
diplomacy.
pulls out his
Now I
gun.
need to. Now I need to try a rage.
I'll say
Pull out
going.
my-
I'll say going forward. Just so you know, an action like that would be an action, so you wouldn't be able to fire. So going
Oh.
forward, that because
Okay.
that takes like a whole thought process, and like it would be a full
Drawing-
action to do that. Yeah.
Drawing your weapon
That's fair.
is
Gotcha. I would like to draw my weapons though.
I'll allow you to
Fair
attack.
enough.
I'll allow you to attack going forward. Like if you, yeah,
Okay.
I'll allow you to still attack, but going forward, if you want to do like
Right.
a action like that in combat, it would count as your primary thing.
Okay. I'll fire with my Exandria pistols first.
All right, roll me an attack.
God, graphics handling makes this so. This makes like all my rolls ass. I swear. The sight. Okay, that's a. Oh wait, no, that's a 17.
That hits. Yeah, roll your damage.
Okay.
fuck.
Oh, that looks like 7 plus 5, 12.
Yeah, you guys hear a massive and just dead. It was already
Yeah.
looking terrible. You just fucking shoot it in the head, dead.
I wonder what wolf meat tastes like.
Just don't let Or cut it.
Give it a shot if you want.
Do
After.
you want to take another attack? You still have 2 since you're a fighter.
Man, I really don't want to hurt this wolf if he's being. Is it the wolf being submissive or?
He looks just pretty calm. It looks like whatever
I can't say
like
that.
aggressive emotions he had have been suppressed for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot him.
Okay. Which means it is now his turn, and he just sort of casually like looks at you all, and then is going to slowly just like turn around and try to like walk away, just like slowly through like the grass, and is just like moving.
Okay.
We should follow him.
Bye.
Exactly.
I wave goodbye.
We should follow
I
him.
also wave.
Sorry, I tried to kill you.
Bye.
He just keeps walking casually.
All right. Let's skin this wolf, shall we?
Okay, I'll do it. Do it. Wow. I'm sorry. Look, man. Practice. I just need more practice, and then Maybe one day I won't shred the animal.
So you just you and just you have a bit that could maybe make for like, you know, a standard size of like beef jerky, which already is very small. That's about as much meat as you can come up with. Any sort of pelt maybe is just completely no chance in hell that's going to be used for a pelt. But you do have a little bit of meat, probably enough for like a snack, or if you're, you know, out of rations, maybe help you.
What happened?
Look at that, 12 feet and like 200-pound wolf. Freaking beef jerky we can make with this.
Yeah.
Nice one, Oric.
Thanks.
One stick.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, you got a Slim Jim stick, dude. Yeah.
Snack, yes.
We each get a
A
bite.
little bit.
Well,
Got one
a little nibble.
maybe I can make up for it by tracking this wolf.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
well, we're just going down the path, but if you want to, well, I mean, it's going. Let's, yeah.
Just follow the path the wolf's taking.
Do you guys
For
sort
now.
of, do you guys follow it? Let me switch to a different. They don't have.
Oh well, actually, hold on. Can I say that as we're going there, I cast mage armor on myself?
Yeah, for sure. You guys are out of
Okay,
combat, so.
Why are you making
13 plus
Um,
dexterity.
And depending on how long this takes, I think I would still have Armor of Agathis.
You would, yes, you for sure
So,
would.
yeah.
It's,
Awesome.
Hold on.
because you guys only follow it for a minute before, as you guys sort of reach this hill. After a minute, it just sort of like stops, and like shakes its head a little bit and turns around and starts to like bark.
The lynx?
No, not the lynx. The wolf.
the lynx
wolf.
bar.
The wolf.
Okay.
And let me grab. I need to. And so it sort of
It's the wolf.
it turns around after like a minute of walking and looks at you all and starts to bark. And
wave.
it goes to like pretty much attack. So what we can do is we can either reroll initiative or go from what the previous one was, which would be technically. Actually, no. I think I'll have us reroll initiative just for the sake of
Reroll.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're rolling right now.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
I rolled a 13.
Shit.
With
Damn
advantage.
it, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
I rolled a 20, not natural.
No!
Dirty 20.
I swear to God.
30.
I think this like site is actually
What is
bad
it?
for the.
Wait, did you get a nat one, Lucius?
Yeah, I got the now one. I'm pretty sure
Isn't that
this
like a
dice is
six
just. What?
Don't you have a plus
Oh
5?
yeah, it's with 6 plus
Okay.
5. Sorry, 6. Now it's still.
Oh, good.
What will Zilrin do?
Turning off hardware acceleration.
Oh, I'm technically first this time.
Yeah,
am
Zil, you are
Oh.
up. Yep.
I? So it's barking. I'm assuming since we initiated combat, we're
It
fighting.
looks like
once
it's about to run and pounce at you guys. Yes.
Okay. All right. So then let's do this again. Let's see. Then I will use Eldritch Blast. Since I can do it twice. So yeah, I'll roll to hit, I guess.
Yep. Roll the first one.
First one is 19.
A 19.
That hits. Yeah. Roll your damage.
Wow.
Okay, damage is 13.
Yo.
How do you want to
Okay.
do this?
Oh,
It
shit.
was really her. I mentioned that it got burned to like Kingdom Come with that. Yeah.
So I guess okay. So I see it like we catch up to it, and I see it like barking, and then it starts to get ready to pounce at us.
You do
And
the.
I just out of instinct shoot the Eldritch Blast at it, and like really quickly, and it just fucking explodes, and
Yeah.
like guts fly everywhere all
Yeah.
over us, and like slide down my
It
face.
sort of is
Aw,
like
man.
moving just casually, and immediately its body like tenses up and just sniffs and turns around and you just and you shoot a blast and just,
exactly.
its head just explodes and falls to the ground.
So it's just its head that exploded?
The head does explode, and you see the rest of the body slowly start to like also pulsate, and it looks like there was sort of a delayed effect in the rest. Like you guys are like, and then Ah! As it like hits you twice with the
And
yeah.
as
Oh,
there's like
man.
guts like sliding down my face or something, I kind of glance down at Auric and I pat him on the head and I'm like, "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
Can't
Yeah.
skin
You're
this
welcome.
Bro, this is still a
one. It
better
exploded.
this is still a better carving job than Oryx.
Oh my. The, oh my.
Oh, dude, is that still spawn tested?
All right, so you
You can
guys
make
sort of
We can make some good soup out of this.
you guys reach this path. Let me.
Tristan, when you do your Eldritch Blast, what does it look like? Like, what does your character do?
I guess I imagined he's kind of I assumed it can be used like one-handed or two-handed, like depending on whether he's wielding a sword or not. But of course in the actual like gameplay you have to do one or the other, use the sword or
Unless
I'm
you
pretty
unless
sure.
you have Warcaster, in which you can
Mm.
wield a two-handed or
Mm.
a shield and a sword. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine that's kind of how it is. But when he uses Eldritch Blast, and he's only using it and his sword is sheathed, which I'm assuming that time it probably would have been. I think I would have. That makes more sense for the situation because he was just before he had climbed up on that ledge, and then after we came over here, so I'd assume the sword was still sheathed, and it kind of like started to pounce. So he just stuck his arms out and just went,
So as you guys are walking, you just see this just mess. Looks like someone just horror movie just exploded, and it's just like a tiny. It looks like almost like a bomb went off, but the guts is that middle center, and then it's just like paint splatter everywhere else. Auric and Lucius, you guys both hear buzzing sound.
Fuck.
Can I look
And-
around and see if the stomach is around?
The stomach is not around.
Yeah.
And sort of out of your field of vision, you two see this swarm of these tiny little icicles just that rush from behind this tree. And once again, I'm going to need everyone to roll for initiative. These guys successfully surprised everyone except the Lynx, Lucius, and
Damn, bro, I rolled a nat 1
24.
one sec. Let me grab their.
for a total of 3.
I rolled a total of 4.
Oh no.
12.
24, baby. I swear to God, I turn on hardware acceleration, everything works.
Or just use Firefox. I use Firefox for D&D Beyond, and then I use Chrome for everything else.
What did everyone else get again?
24.
I got a 3.
12.
3. What did you get, Zoe?
I got a 4.
4. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Lucius, you are up first.
Really about to shoot ice.
It looks like these
Okay.
tiny little things from here. It's hard to tell, but it's just a massive swarm, just flying around, buzzing.
It's
I
a
ain't touching-
swarm?
It's
What
a
the
swarm of
fuck
a
is
bunch
this?
of tiny little things. Yes.
I guess I'll take out both my pistols for my action.
Mhm.
And I'll try firing at one of them.
All right. Roll to see if it hits.
Okay. Let's see, you ugly bastard. What the fuck, 11?
11 misses as all of a sudden you, and they, and hits the tree behind you.
Good one. Alright, second action, I guess.
Yep. Shoot again.
Gotcha. I'll use my second pistol, see how this one goes. What the fudge? 13.
That's exactly their AC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet, so it hits. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, rolling my damage. Wow, that's an 8. So 8 plus 6, 14.
14. Yeah. This time, as they like go in, they reconvene. And the moment they reconvene, you and just and you hit out a chunk of them as you hear a shattering noise. You said that was
I
14.
I think I
nice.
shot glass or ice.
And
Hopefully I
anything?
did.
Is there anything else you want to do though?
I'll just assume a
How many
position
of them are there?
behind.
We don't know
Zil.
yet.
You don't know, but it looks like almost one entity. It looks like a bunch of things that have formed into one entity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll assume a position next to Zil here.
Okay. So you move backwards. It is now their
Yeah.
turn, and they just immediately and zoom out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, because they are fast. And they immediately
shit.
jump in the
Whoa.
same space as Auric.
Huh?
And try to attack him. I don't think a 14 is going to hit, right?
Yeah, I have 18.
Okay, that does not hit. It will, after it sort of tries to bite you, you sort of just huddle up and block with your shield as they try to pierce, but your chainmail is way too strong and they cannot find a area to like hit you at. Unable to pierce your skin. And you see with the rest of their movement, nice, okay. And they are going to try to move out of range. And you get an opportunity attack because they are going to move into this tree if you want. Oh wait, actually no. I'm assuming based on the fact that you tried using your other spells, you wouldn't have your Warhammer out. Because technically you can't wield both. You have to have your shield and a free hand to cast those spells.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so you can't use...
I'm a shield. Yeah, I wouldn't have opportunity.
Yeah, because you're not wielding the Warhammer. Okay, so they do move out of range, and they are going to use their bonus action to hide. I will be nice, and because it's kind of cocked, I'll switch it because it would have been a nat 20, but it was in between 8 and 20. Doesn't matter, that's also a nat 20. You guys don't know where the fuck these guys go. You have no idea where these guys are.
Oh shit.
Actually, Auric, you're 27. You see it though. God damn it! What a stupid thing I told you to take as an item. Fuck. Because technically, skill checks with nat 20s, rules as written, do not mean guaranteed success. If you land a nat 20 with an attack, it auto hits even if the total isn't past the AC. But an ability check does not. So even though it got a nat 20, it only has a +5 stealth. So 25 is not high enough. So you do see it, Auric. And technically, great timing because you're up next. So you...
Can I use an action to tell them where it is?
If you attack it, they will see it. I'll allow that.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if even with a spell, they'll see that?
As long as you throw a spell at it, even if it misses, they'll see where it is. And I'll allow you to like...
point, you can like point at the tree
Alright.
and say there.
I guess I will Sacred Flame... Do the standard combo, Sacred Flame and then Spiritual Weapon.
Alright. In Spiritual Weapon, you have to use another spell slot, right, to pull that out, because I don't think it has an hour duration, it's only a minute, right?
Yeah, let me check. Duration 1 minute. Yep.
Yeah, so you spell check again. You said deck save, what was it, 15 or 16?
It's 15 for
okay.
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
I already rolled damage. 15.
19 plus 3, so 22. You try to shoot it up, and the line sort of lines up and sort of tries to form, and you see... Now you guys can see it, because immediately, like, you see this white hot flame shoot up in like a pillar upwards, and immediately from the trees just they swarm out, making themselves very clear, and then they try to reconvene back. Roll a hit with your... Try to see if it hits with the spiritual weapon.
Getting it right now.
It's like a kind of like a fly swatter situation.
Oh man.
Kind of looks
15?
like it, yeah. 15 hits, yeah. Roll your damage.
Oh, 5.
They do eat it, though. As you smack some of them into the wall and you hear... It does actually sound like glass breaking, almost. Anything we want to do with your movement?
And I gotta remember to cast the spell, too. There you go. I'm out of second level. Damn it. Yeah, definitely... I mean, can I just... Hold on to me. I just walk, like, straight here.
You will have to climb up this, which I'd say is going to... Actually, no, you're fine, because you have your... Yeah. 5, 10,
You got your boots.
15, 20. Yeah, so you can get up there, yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Cool. Yeah. Those are actually pretty useful, I just realized. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't useful in that dungeon, but they are useful in here, yeah. Which means, actually... no, technically, you guys do not get around because you were surprised. Only Auric and Lucius did. Lucius, you're up again, though.
All right.
And you
So
do see
anyway-
them now. They've reconvened, and you can see them sort of like going through the tree branches and the leaves. That the leaves are falling, making them pretty obvious now.
Gotcha. Bet. So I'm gonna use Exandria, and I'm gonna use advantage to do a Deadeye shot to
Okay.
expand a grit point.
Yep. They have advantage.
Gotcha. So now I'm gonna roll. Oh, 29. Oh, so close to. Nat 20.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
All right. This has a. By the way, this one's for Deadeye shot, so this has advantage on my attack roll.
Oh. You're rolling again. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage for attack.
Yeah. Roll again. See if you can get a nat 20.
Oh, is it not for? Oh, yeah, it is.
No,
for
it's for to hit, not your
Okay.
damage. Yeah.
Bet. Let's go. Nat 20. Okay. Fuck this.
It's still both would have hit. So yeah. So at least hits.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. And this is the non +1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I hit a 0. Which for my Exandria. Wait, no, that's a 10.
0's a 10. Yeah.
Oh,
So you fire at it,
15.
and
15.
oddly enough, as you shoot with this gun, previously to the last one where it crashed through and hit all of them, it seems like this damage that it shoots into it, it sort of a momentary shield sort of creates in front of them, and it cracks through and hits. It doesn't do as much damage as you would like to have hoped.
All right, time for the other gun for it. And I'm gonna use dazing shot on this one.
Okay. Ooh, dazing shot. That makes them have to do a con save, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Constitution saving.
They have no
and-
bonus for that, so
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
that hits. 25 does hit, so roll your damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's 7 damage.
7 damage. The shield sort of tries to come up again, and you just, with this magic weapon, just pierces right through it.
Get wrecked.
And they need to make a con save or have disadvantage, right? Or, so they fail. So they have disadvantage. Is it until the end of their next turn? Or when is the...
Yes.
Okay.
Till the end of their next turn.
Cool. Got it. Anything you want to do with your movement?
I'll move a bit more towards Orcus in this position.
Alright, yeah. So, there you go. 5, 10. Yep, you're good right there. Which means it is now their turn. It looks like you can see a handful of them shatter, and they're not nearly as big of a swarm as previously. And they are going to get the hell out of dodge. You see them just sort of and zoom backwards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then they're going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Holy
35,
shit.
40, 40, 50. And they're through the forest. You guys, it's tough to see them now. And that's their whole turn. Oric, you're up again.
Well,
They're about 120 feet away. I can actually perfectly check how far away they are from you, Oric. 95 feet, actually.
okay. I guess I can just walk toward. How far can I walk? 1, 2, 4, 5. Can I move to like here or here?
Yeah. 5, 10.
And then
That distance is now only 75 feet. Or it should be 70 feet.
I would have to dash if I wanted to
Uh-huh.
make it any closer. Don't think I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna. Wait a second. I made a mistake. That sucks. But I already moved. I don't want to spend any of my spell slots. I'm going to stay still, but for my bonus action, I'm going to move my weapon 20 feet up.
5. Right in front. Alright. Zill, you are now up.
Okay, I guess. Let me look. Where did it go?
It's out of the map.
Oh, okay.
It's very far out. Yeah.
So we're just trying to get to it, I suppose.
Yeah.
At this point?
You
Okay.
have your Eldritch Blast has a range, but it's now through trees that move forward, so you'd have disadvantage. But you can still try to hit it though, because you have
know
a
what?
120-foot range with your Eldritch Blast. So.
I got 2 of them, so let's do it.
Yeah. So roll twice
Let's-
disadvantage. Yeah.
All right.
Rolling twice with disadvantage both times.
Yeah, both times, both attacks, because it's out of because they're obstructed pretty much in these trees.
Make 4 rolls, Tristan.
Okay. Wait, to hit or I'm confused.
Yeah, you
like,
roll. So the first one you roll twice, take the lower, and then
Okay.
that's to determine if the first one hits. And then the second one, roll twice, take the lower to see if the second one hits.
Oh fuck, that blows. Okay. Well, I rolled twice, and the lower one was 9. So
9 misses as you
yeah.
you blast into a tree, and the branch falls into the snow.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the lower one of the higher one is 25, the lower one is 18. So I think 18 is the
18
one that.
still hits, yeah. So roll your
Holy
damage.
shit. Okay. 12.
12. Yeah, you cleanly just, as you sort of see it sort of bobbing, weaving, you let out this crackling beam of energy and you smack into a handful of them. And there's very few left in them as of right now, it looks like.
Awesome.
Anything you want to do with your movement?
I guess I want to get closer so that I don't have to roll. The closer I am, the easier it gets to
Yes.
aim. I assume. So I'll move as far up as I can.
Okay. 30. All right. Mexian, you are now up.
Cast Firebolt.
All right, you too will have disadvantage with your attack because it is still within that tree line. Tough to hit.
I got a okay. Dirty 20 is my lowest.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Roll your damage.
15.
15. You sort of let out this firebolt, and immediately it just hits right in the back, and all of them just and just disappear. Gone.
Woo!
And the link sort of
I-
like walks up and sort of does the little like cat thing around your legs, Mexian.
Oh, sweet.
I look back at Mexian and I'm
I
like,
pet the cat.
"Good job, good one," and I
Nice
give
one.
thumbs up.
I'm petting the cat as he's doing. I'm not even looking at him.
So should we follow that thing?
Do you
Oh.
assume he was trying to get somewhere?
Oric, actually,
Or was it just trying to run away?
Oric, can roll me a
A perception check?
no, roll me a
Survival, dude, and try to carve the trees.
You would have noticed possibly something during your carving of the other when you were trying to carve the other wolf. I wouldn't say you can notice it now because of the there's no wolf here. It's gone. You exploded it. But oh yes. Roll me a investigation, nature, or animal handling, medicine, or survival of your choosing.
Decisions.
Did you say medicine?
Yeah, that's one of them if you can pick it. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Here
Oh,
we go.
26.
Okay, yeah. You
Oh.
also would have noticed while carving, the sort of way that the hind legs of that wolf was bitten and torn up looked almost exactly the same way Grist's hand was ripped off and torn up. Looked like a bunch of tiny micro bites that had like frost sort of on the edges of it.
That's horrifying.
Oh shit!
Hmm.
I dropped my dice.
What should our next move be?
Let's I don't know. We're just kind of out here. Kind of sitting ducks, if I'm gonna be real with you guys.
I want to know
Like-
where the wolf was going to, and I want to know where that thing came from.
You do
Well-
see the lynx sort of starts to sniff the ground and begins to like move the trail forward.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wait. Follow the cat.
Follow the cat.
Cat's on fire.
I wanna have.
I'm gonna cast guidance on the cat.
he already got
Yeah,
a
good
22.
one.
He already got a 22 on his perception check, so yeah, he's good.
Needs.
Yeah.
Just in case, you know.
Just in case. Okay. So you guys sort of head forward, and as you guys keep walking for about 30 minutes or so, what you guys do notice is that atop this wind-swept hill, you locate what looks to be the opening of a canyon wall. A foul and frigid wind gusts out from behind a few rugged shrubs and around the snow that has accumulated against this canyon wall. Behind the shrubs, there appears to be what once was a natural and small cave opening that has since been dug out a bit, albeit haphazardly and only roughly buttressed up. Circling and sniffing about cave entrance is your lynx friend as he sort of lets out a low growl. And I will now change
Wow,
you
that's-
guys to the map. Well, first I'll ask, do you guys enter into the cave?
No.
Yeah.
I want to look at it first.
I'll just
Mhm.
so
That's a
politely
cave.
stare at a distance.
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
Okay. So,
I am half elf after all.
unless you are within 60 feet, it's pretty hard to see anything inside the cave.
Rexian, do you see anything in there?
Can I see anything in there? How far am I?
You guys have to get within 60 feet to see anything inside of it.
Yeah, I'll get
would do
right
it.
at the entrance.
Yeah, I would as well because I have dark vision.
So,
Okay.
you guys sort of head in, and why is there only one of you? Interesting.
Loading.
Why
is
is there
it?
3 of you? Uh-oh.
I got eaten. Oh no.
My cat's meow.
Where
What do you
am
want?
Let me
Should I
grab-
reload?
Oh no, I just, for some reason, I must have forgotten when I made this one to add.
I've been. Oh, there I am.
So you guys sort of head in with the
Oh, shit.
with
What's
the
this? Why
link
can't I
sort
see
of
the bottom of the screen?
stopping in front.
Oh shit! I don't have light anymore. Fuck! I forgot.
Yeah. So,
Oh great, I'm freaking in the dark. Yeah.
So anyone here who does not have dark vision cannot see. Well, you, Lucius, cannot see anything, but everyone else can see inside here. Which what looks to be in front. You can see these big caves, or sort of like big rocks that are sort of inside this cave. What you see, it looks to be there is scattered and cold remains of a campfire and various broken bits of furniture and other debris, indicating
What is he doing?
someone probably could have taken shelter before from a winter storm of some sort.
Oh, by the way, I have a torch and a tinderbox with me. Can I pull out torch?
Yeah, if you want to light that up.
Yeah.
Cool. So let me put.
I'll be holding it in one hand, so I'll only have the pistol in the other hand now.
Do you want to
Exandria.
reload before you guys sort of go any
Yes.
further? Yeah. Cool. So you
Thank
do now have 20 feet of bright light and then another 20 feet of dim light. So you can see up to You can see up to here. Lucas.
I can see
Okay.
so far now.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, you guys actually would be able to see right here now.
I don't have Witcher potions.
Are those the heights on the rock?
Yes, that's how tall each of them are. Yeah.
'Cause I was gonna say.
It looks to be
Jesus.
also, you see to the left of you there is it looks to be some broken chests right there as well.
Well, let's explore the ruined campsite and see if there's anything on the ground, see if there's anything in that chest over there.
I see the
Spread
chest and
out.
I walk over to it. Well, right, I can see it.
Yes, you see it.
All right, I walk over to it.
As
I'll
do
follow,
I am
I'll
very
follow
curious.
Zill.
I was planning on walking straight into the center.
Actually, you know what? I'll follow Orc. Sorry.
All right, so
You walk into the center.
I'll follow Zilrin.
Should I move the circle? Or...
There's two of us.
I'll know that you essentially have that vision for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can note that.
It looks like.
So the roll me a investigation check, Zill, or either of you two, if you want to give one the other advantage, just to inspect the chest. Yeah.
I have 17 passive.
I got 21.
Okay.
Whoa, let's do that one.
Yeah. So this chest it looks to not be trapped. It is unlocked, but it only contains, sadly, some antiquated and like moldy clothes that have been dampened.
Ew. And I let go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
that
guys find
reminds me.
booze back there?
Nope.
Soggy clothes. That's literally it. Just soggy clothes.
Almost, but not quite.
Can I try to intimidate the soggy clothes?
From all the way over there. From the
all the
other
way
end of
over
that
there.
rug.
What are you on about?
Well, what are you looking at over there?
Just wet clothes. That's literally all it is. Just wet clothes.
They're wet clothes.
Disgusting.
Can I look around and see if there's any like sources of water around?
I think there's some mold on this.
Yeah. Where do you want to? Well, you actually would see, Mexican, that there's now right here. It looks to be an area that sort of moves like forward.
I want to go climb this rock.
Okay. Roll me an This is also. I forgot your.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it. Yeah. Orc, you see what looks to be another chest, broken, sort of right here as well. And what you also see is it looks to be a sort of further entrance, sort of right here.
What can he see in that chest with his passive perception?
Well, what he does notice, actually, standing above this rock, is that right below, which also notices him, is another swarm of these tiny, and they shoot up.
Oh no!
And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative once again.
Do me and Zil know what's going on, or are we just kind of?
I mean, you guys just hear this, and all. I mean, you're still gonna be surprised. They rolled a pretty high stealth.
I rolled a 10.
So
I rolled a 4.
So I don't have advantage because they.
You technically always do, I believe. Well, actually,
okay. It does say advantage, but I don't.
Let me read the description. It says.
Either way, it doesn't change my roll. It's an 8, but I want to know for the future.
Okay. Well, hold initiative, the advantage on. Yeah, so it's just every initiative. So, because technically you technically weren't surprised because they still didn't pass your passive perception, but you would still, regardless, I think you would still have. I think it works the same as a weapon of warning, which means you just can't be surprised. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually. Oh no, you can't. You can be surprised, but it doesn't matter because you have a 27, so virtually you can't, unless there's a creature that gets like a 30. So yeah. All right, let me add everyone's. Nice. All right, what did everyone get again?
I got a
10.
I got a 4.
I got a 19.
4, 19, or so
8.
you got an 8, and then Lucius, you got a 10.
Yes.
Chee. Okay.
Oh no.
Chee. Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Boop. Okay. So, first up is the swarm that shoots up and goes first because it did roll higher than Auric, and just It has to go 25 feet up, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so it has 25 left. 5, 10, so that's 35, and it's going to try to bite and attack you. That is going. Another 14 to hit, so that misses, as they cannot seem to find a way around your chainmail. They are then going to move. Oh wait, actually, oh no, I don't know. Oh no, they are not in a snowy or icy environment. So, yeah. So it's just going to still. Let me see. Oh, so it's just going to stay here because it can occupy your space, essentially, because it's such a small, like, swarm of things. Which means, because everyone else got surprised, you guys you hear another buzzing noise, and 40, 45, 50. This thing gets right up to Zill, and it's going to have to use its dash action to jump onto you, but it can't attack, though. Didn't have enough range. But it is on top of you, Zill, as they are swarming through you. Which means, Oric, you are now up.
Wow.
Okay. Spiritual guardian or spirit guardians.
Okay, so you see these massive sort of colossal rock creatures in a 15-foot radius just swarm around Oric and just ready to just sort of attack. And so that means on its turn it has to make a saving throw, correct? Or it takes, I think, 3d8.
Yeah, once it starts its turn or enters the sphere.
Cool, gotcha. All right, sounds good. Anything you want to do with your bonus action? I don't know. You can't technically cast another spell, so I don't.
It's not really anything I can do. Yeah.
Do you want to move though? It would provoke an opportunity attack, but you can move if you want to risk just getting away.
Nah, I'm just gonna stay.
Okay, cool. That means.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops.
It is now the top of the round. It is these guys once again, and they are going to attempt to attack Oric once again. Is a 17 hit?
Nope.
You're just like, you sort of like let down your shield a little bit because they're just like and like cannot seem to like really find your skin.
You gotta try to swat them away with your hands. Like, oh, stop it.
Yeah. Zill, you are up.
Okay.
Cast Eldritch Blast on yourself.
You cannot cast Eldritch Blast from this range because it would be disadvantaged because it's within 5 feet of you.
I think it would be a bad idea to use my sword on myself as well. Crap. Maybe I can. Let's see. Hold on. Could I use like Mage Hand to try to pry it off or something?
There are so many of them that it would be. It's a swarm of creatures, not just one.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Seems a little overkill, maybe? I mean, I don't know how strong they are, but maybe I could use Thunderstep and, like, teleport away, and then it would strike them with the electricity as I teleport away.
It would also strike
Mexian
as well.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Come on, baby.
Wait, I think you can actually pick him up, too. I'm pretty sure you can pick one other person to go with you, though.
Okay, I grab Mexian, I use Thunderstep, and the electricity, like, strikes the creatures, I suppose.
Yeah. So where are you gonna go? I forgot what the range of Thunderstep is.
Let's see. The range is teleports you to an unlocked. Wait, 300. Thunder can be heard from. Oh, that's okay. Hold on. It's kind of glitching. I'm having trouble reading this.
One second.
While he's away, I'm going to slowly read this. You teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear,
what's the range of it again?
boom sounds. Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Yeah, so I think it's 90. It's 90 feet. You can move 90 feet.
Oh, not.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
But the area effect when you leave is 10 feet from you, but you can travel 90 feet from a space.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can-
yeah, I see that.
you
Okay,
can
I could.
see.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't realize that. Cool. So where do you want to go? And it has to be a spot that you can see, so you can either go backwards here, forwards here, or like cutting diagonally sort of here, but you can't cross through here because you cannot see
Right.
through that.
I'm kind of thinking about the left area, the far left, the top left. I mean, up there. Plus, that would that open up that more of that area to me?
Yeah,
Would I be able to see more?
Yeah, as soon as you get there, so that you can 5, 10,
Yeah.
20, 25,
So-
30, 30. So you can teleport with. I just want to double check. I'm 98% sure you can take one person. You can bring objects, or the creature must be within 5 feet of you. Yes. So you can move, like right here, as you grab. So you grab Mexian and just teleport, and so you guys hear a massive thunderous sound. And as you teleport, you see piles upon piles of dead bodies right in front of you.
Real quick, as we're just before we see the bodies, as we teleport, I'm kind of like looking kind of smug about that because that was my first time doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Mexian, would you be amazed at that? Would you be surprised that I pulled that off? I don't.
I'd be really surprised. I'd be like, "Fuck that."
I'd kind of like
Most-
smirk at him and look like I did that, and then we see the bodies and we both
be-
like.
I'd be very disoriented at the sudden
It looks
change.
It looks like all of these bodies are nearly frozen solid, with some of them having expressions of just terror on their faces, and were mid frozen. Your passive investigation, Mexian, you see Grist is one of these bodies.
Oh no.
Fucker's dead.
Yeah, so you see the rest. It's going to be a little bit harder, but you do see, based on seeing him before, you know Grist is one of these individuals. Also, it failed its con save, so roll your 3d10 or 3d. Is it 3d? Yeah, 3d10 thunder damage.
Okay. Let's see. I got 9.
9 total.
Yeah, I got 9. Yeah,
Okay.
9 total.
Damn, that's unfortunate. So all of a sudden you see they sort of split up, all of them, as you look backwards, and they sort of like reconvene though, but they do take all of that. Yeah. Anything you want to do with your bonus action, or the rest of your movement? 'Cause you still do have 30 feet.
I can't remember what was. Okay, I keep forgetting every time we get into combat. I think I have one bonus action thing that I can use. That I
Yeah,
keep
you
forgetting
can use Hex or Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. I think I want to use one of those, but I'm just trying to read real quick. Let's see one.
You actually can't use. You only can use Hexblade's Curse because Hex is a spell, and you already used a spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only time you can use Hex is if you use Hex and then Eldritch Blast, because Eldritch Blast is a cantrip which you can use in combination with a spell.
Okay. Well, I'll use Hexblade's Curse.
Okay, and do you want to target the one that you hit prior? That same one?
Yeah.
Cool. So you sort of...
Or, wait. The other one is the one that's on...
Auric, yes.
Auric?
Yeah.
Would I hurt him if I used it?
It would target it, but also if it's going to be stuck to Auric and you try to hit it, it may be difficult to hit him while this thing is pretty much almost attached to him.
I want to help Auric.
Okay, so you...
I want to help Auric.
So you extend your hand out, and what does your Hexblade's Curse look like?
I guess I imagined it was it's quite similar to the kind of dark, blackish patron stuff that we talked about with the hex regarding me. You know, like whatever the patron that gave me the weapon or that is binded to the weapon is. He's kind of this black viscous matter, a little different than venom. I know people hear that and they're like, "Oh, venom," but like this kind of like
I'll
shady,
flavor
cloudy...
it because technically you don't know what who your patron is. So I'll flavor it so you can. We'll see.
Okay.
So you see actually from sort of like the ground, the shadows around sort of move upwards, and you see these black, almost Icarus tendrils that almost look the shape of water, but they're like pitch black, sort of latch around and sort of consume the little like sprites, and then sort of vanish as this little like shadowed aura surrounds them now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to do with your movement? Because you still have 30 feet of movement.
I guess, could I start trying to go up to that other like blocked area up there?
Yes, you would, from here you would see this is actually just it's more
Oh.
rock pretty much.
It's a little more stone.
Rock and stone.
I look at Mexian and I'm like, I'm gonna go help Auric, and I start walking towards Auric, or running towards Auric.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. So,
Yeah. All right.
First little piece.
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. So you start moving forward towards him. All right. It is now the other ice sprites' turn. They are going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Jump on you, Lucius.
Oh, fuck.
That is a 18.
Yes,
Does that hit?
bastards. 18 damage. I have armor class at 17, so.
Yeah, so 18 does hit.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Maybe that's why their to hit is so low. You see them sort of swarm, and not having as much armor as Auric, what you guys hear is the sound of razor blades almost scraping against a chalkboard as they... And you take... You take 26 points of cold damage as you feel your skin, your flesh just ripped and torn off as it just drops to the ground. And you notice, Auric, all of this flesh, as soon as it hits the ground, starts to freeze up. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Good one, because I'm already dead from the 26 damage.
Okay, so you are unconscious.
Yeah.
So you guys see Lucius is unconscious. Which means next up would be Lucius. Lucius, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Oh lord.
That saves. That's a D20, right?
Yeah, just D20.
Yeah.
D20.
Quick question. I had the plus
Oh.
15.
All right, that's an 8.
Oh.
Failure.
You're one step closer to death. Also, Zil, I think you did a never mind.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
I have the temporary HP?
Yes, you should. Yes, that means you should
I
actually.
totally forgot to add that earlier, so let me adjust
Yeah,
my...
so let me add that back. So I'll just put you back to full health. Which how much? So I had you at 24. So 33 minus 24.
Minus 8.
So I think you took 9 damage previously. So you're 20. You casted it at, was it 3rd level? So that means you still have 6 points left of armor of Agathis before you actually take any damage. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool. Okay. So you guys see just this swarm drop Lucius to the ground and sort of hover up. It is now. It is this boy's turn. He is going to, our little friend Ooh, let's see if he...
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he's gonna try to. Oh wait, actually. Okay. Yep. Cool. Yep. Has to make a wisdom saving throw. That fails. As you see these sprites like rise from the body and just sort of stop, and you see the sound, the sharp buzzing noise, sort of slowly dissipate as they just hover in place. And the lynx is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just sort
Wait.
of move away.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one on me.
Oh, no. Wisdom oh, it's not his turn yet. That was number 2 who went last time. Number 1 is at the top of the round, so he still has a bit to go. Oh, wait, no, he should have made a wisdom saving throw. Oh, wait, no. Yes, he should have. Okay, sorry. You said 16. Forgot I had to... He fails. You said you 16 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he eats all of that. As the one in front of you, you see just sort of the sort of like rock creatures sort of extend their hands into the ground. You see these pebbles sort of float up to the sky and just tink, tunk, tink. Don't hit you at all, but just like glass shattering, smacking a handful of them, chunking the swarm of number 1 quite a bit. Oric, now it's your turn. Sorry, I forgot that at the top of 1's round it should have gone. The lynx went and made number 2 have a saving throw, and it failed, so it's charmed. It looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you're up, Oric.
All right. Let's sacred flame. Wait, hold on. Maybe I need to sanctuary. That's sanctuary is a. Oh no, that's not what I was thinking of. What's the? Oh, spare the dying. I have to be next to him though.
Yes, but you can also instantly bring him up if you use like healing word or cure wounds. But I don't think you can get there in time with cure wounds. But if you have any ranged healing, you could do that.
Healing word for sure, but that's my bonus action. So sacred flame.
Yep, you can do both those. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
Yep.
Dex 15.
On number 1 or 3 or 2. Sorry.
The one on me.
Cool. That's a. You said Dex.
15.
15. That fails. That's a actually. What's its modifier for? Yeah, it's a 12 total. It actually finally eats it. It finally hits this time.
Yes, 12 damage.
Well, damn. Okay. The one in front of you there's looking like there's a lot less on you now. Yeah.
And then, yeah, healing word.
Okay. How much does that heal for on Lucius?
10.
10. Oh shit! All right, Lucius, you're up.
Nice.
And that's a decent chunk.
Another d20 for failure. See how it does.
Well, I mean, you're up now, so you're alive.
Oh.
So. Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's,
shit, really?
no, yeah, you got healed 10 points. So you're
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. That's what,
He rolled a 3,
clerics
so
are
it's good.
good. Yeah. Yeah. Glad you didn't. Yeah. Roll for that. Oric, is there anything else you want to do? You still have your movement.
No.
Cool.
You
Now,
are police.
Mexian, you are up.
Okay, well, I'm assuming I can't see anyone.
From here, no. This massive wall. You can try to get near Zil
Okay,
and spot someone, but yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'll move up to over here.
You would notice trying to smack either of these targets would be quite difficult. You could accidentally hurt your friend. And how I'm going to mechanically do this is if the hit lands, you're going to roll a d20, a 10 or above hits, or yeah, 10 or above hits the enemy, a 1 to 9 hits your friend. So you would know anything within range attack would do that.
Okay, hold on.
Unless you have something like magic missile, which auto targets, or a saving throw thing, then anything that actually has a to hit would be have that trade off.
Okay, I'm gonna try to toll the dead.
Okay.
On number 1.
Number 1. All right. That is a what saving throw? Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah, 16.
That's a natural 7, and I don't think it. Yeah, it only has a +1 wisdom. So yeah, roll your damage.
Okay. I got 11.
11. You guys see this sort of rising from the ground, this massive bell and a gong, boom, and you see the creatures just start to like shatter and fall around Auric. Number one's not looking good. Number two, untouched, but number one is looking one more smack, and those guys are probably donezo. Also, Lucius, before you dropped, you would have heard something as you were being bitten. These small voices you would hear.
Tasty forces within. Let loose your storm. Remake you in our image, we will, a chill, a frigid form.
And then that's the last thing you hear before you drop. And you swear before you went unconscious, you could see tiny faces crystallized in these things.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
I don't drink enough to get much of this shit. Fuck you, you little bastards.
Give me a drink after this.
I would like to take my opportunity to like hit them with my torch burst since I have to.
You're not up yet. I was just letting you know that in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is there anything else you want to do, Mexian?
That's all I can do, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, if you want to, that's all your movement unless you want to use a bonus action, but...
Nope.
Okay, cool. Top of the round, it is the Ice Sprites turn. This one is going to attempt to... let me see. It's realizing how it's not really looking too hot around this... Oh, it needs to make a saving throw, sorry. That is a...
Wait, for mine? For the number one?
said-
I'm not concentrating anymore, right? Because I cast the spell.
What about the hex?
Oh, no. You can cast any spell, because Healing Word isn't concentration, so you still have it up.
No. So it's only if I have another one that takes concentration.
Only concentration spells cancel concentration. So you can still cast cantrips, single action spells, bonus action spells. Yeah, so it's still up. So it did get a 15 plus 1, so it got a 16, so it's half the damage. So roll your
Is that from the curse? Which thing was for the curse on that one?
Nothing, because curse only happens if you smack it. You have to
So
hit
that's
okay.
8. I rolled a 16, so 8.
8. You see once again, sort of your stone guardians just, and these pebbles, and just, and it smashes and crashes into all of them, and that one is gone.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so it doesn't get to do anything this turn, because it's dead. Zill, you are up now.
Okay. So I see that happen as I'm running towards Auric, and I completely redirect where I'm going. And I run over to Lucius and try to help with that one. So I guess I would have to move first. Could I be able to go at like right beside him almost?
Yep, you can get actually exactly 30 feet right here.
Okay. Oh shit. But I don't want to use my sword on him.
He's a
Crap.
big boy.
Well, I'm already I already ran, so Eldritch Blast would be dumb. Unarmed Strike, maybe.
For me.
I would say your sword has a better chance of smacking these things than an Eldritch Blast does.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a sword, and I'm
Here we go.
I'm like telling Lucius, I'm like, steady, don't move, stop, wait.
It's your
As you're running over there, I was like,
And then I guess I rolled a hit. My roll to hit is 18.
18
Nice.
hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. Wait. Was it the 1d8 plus 4? Or was it the 1d10 plus 4? I can't remember. There's two of them
it's one. You're using 1d8 plus 4 because you have to have a free hand to cast your other spells. Yeah.
6.
6 damage. All right. So you sort of actually, as you see it, sort of maneuvering and sort of he stands still. It sort of flies around. You do slash a handful of them, and they do take it, and you successfully do not hit Lucius.
Yay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I guess maybe I should back up a tiny. Oh wait, I already moved.
You've already used all your movement. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it.
It is now their turn. and
Alright.
hitting some of them, they are going to tag to you. Attempt to make a attack. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh. No.
And as you guys hear once again the razor sharp cutting, that will be 22 points of cold damage.
Oh. Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh Lord.
20.
20.
Whoa!
Okay.
Mhm.
So. All right. Yeah. You feel for a second sort of like your life force sort of drained, but you sort of tug past and successfully avoid any sort of possible ulterior effects that could have happened.
Awesome.
Yes. And then let me. There we go. Okay. Nice. It is then going to use its movement to 5, 10. Oh, wait, no, it used 5. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to jump onto Mexian. You do get an opportunity attack as it tries to run away from you if you want. So if you want to try to use your reaction to take a smack at it, Zil, you can.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. I thought. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, because it moves out of your range.
So do I just roll to hit and then
Yeah,
do
roll to
damage
hit.
again?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was confused. All right. I got 25 to hit.
That hits.
Oh Lord.
Damage, yeah.
Damage is 12.
12. And you sort of slice and crack a handful of them, but now you do see Mexian has swarmed over them. Lucius, you are now up.
Alright, you fucking bastards. I'm gonna shoot. Oh, wait, I can't shoot at them.
You can sure as
You
hell
could.
try. Yeah.
You could, but I mean,
I mean, what's the worst casualty that can happen if I shoot at him?
what's the
Yeah.
worst that could happen? I mean,
Yeah.
it's only Mexian.
Are my bullets big enough to where I'll pierce him on accident on a low roll? Or will
yeah.
I-
1 to 9. 1 to 9 is you're gonna hit him. 10 to 20, you're gonna hit the other creature.
Don't you have like an absurd number for like to hit?
Mexican, you trust me, right?
But yeah, no, he could still hit. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
if he does hit, he has to roll again. And a 1 to a 9 doesn't matter. It's gonna hit you. 10 to 20, it's gonna hit the creature, because they are covering your body, and regardless if it breaks it, even if it breaks a few of them, it's gonna go through you. Yeah.
It's all right. I got it. I got this. I run up to
Take the shot.
let's say it's 5 feet square, right?
Yeah, 5 feet per square. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Come up here, and I take the shot.
All right. Yeah. Roll to see if it hits.
All right.
That's right. If you get a
Oh,
9.
yeah, I'd actually like to use the crit before I do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Or Deadeye shot, so I can
Okay.
gain advantage on attack roll. All right, rolling for Exandria. That's a nat 20.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
yo, that's
roll.
awesome.
Well, roll again. What? And this is a straight roll, not your modifier. 1 to
So just
9, you're gonna crit him. 10 to 20, you're gonna crit the creature. It's a straight d20.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You may down
we
your
go.
own friend with this one.
Okay, let's see what happens.
How much damage can you do in one shot? Because
That's a 19, bro.
Okay,
Oh,
you do hit the crit.
Hell
Okay, so roll your double your crit damage.
God.
So,
Well,
yeah.
my thing changed now, so it's 2d10s, right?
Yeah,
Plus 5.
2d10 plus 5. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it from here because it deleted the crit damage thing. So, okay, rolling 2d10s right now.
Zil, you do remember as you got bitten.
that's a D100.
Oh,
74.
Hell
74
yeah.
damage, yo.
all right. First d10, that's gonna be 6. Second
Okay.
d10, that's gonna be a 6 plus 9 plus 5.
20. All right, let me.
PogChamp.
One shit.
Oh, you used the Exandria pistol. That was not the +1, right?
No, Alexandria's.
So this one, you sort of smack, and thankfully you do hit them, but you see that slight shield peer up again, and the bullet does not pierce as much as you would have hoped. It does do damage, but sadly not that full brunt. Zill, you hear as you were getting bitten, similarly to what Lucius heard. You hear this soft voice as this razor sharp sort of biting and tearing at your skin.
Our mistress comes, please to make yourself at home. All types can be reborn, be orcish, goblin, or gnome.
Okay.
You want to fire again, Lucius, with that +1 pistol?
Oh, I can't. I'm holding a torch.
Oh, true. Thank you for reminding me.
problem.
All right. In that case, Auric, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna run as far as I can, including dashing toward Mexian.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That gets you right here.
All right, and then that dash is an action or a bonus action?
Dash is an action. I even dash. I dash you right there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then I think that's it. I'm just gonna not do anything else.
Cool. Mexian, you are up as these creatures are swarming you, occupying your space.
Am I am I able to use sculpt spells on myself?
I believe. Well, let me actually. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let me see. Creatures. Well, when you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose. Oh, it's other creatures you can see. So technically, it's not you. It's other creatures. But you can still try to fireball hit. You won't worry about hitting yourself though. It's just going to be a disadvantage attack roll.
Hold on.
Because they are within 5 feet and it's a ranged spell. Or if you wanted to use a saving throw spell, it wouldn't have a disadvantage. Just a straight.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll do
You also do have Misty Step if you want to get out of dodge. Bonus
I do,
action.
but that is a 3rd level spell.
This Misty Step should be 2nd level.
Oh, 2nd level. Never mind.
Yeah.
That will leave me with just 1. I'll just total the denim.
Cool. Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah, 16.
Nat 1, so it definitely fails.
Ha! Alright, cool. Let's see here. 2d12. That's 8-12, bro. I rolled a 10 and a 2.
All right, so 12 as once again this sort of ghostly bell sort of shows up and they sort of vibrate out, and you see some of them just fall, and then they sort of like reconvene trying to go for you again. Anything else you want to do with your movement?
Yeah, I guess I'll get the fuck out of there.
They will get an opportunity attack if you try to leave.
What if I Misty Step? Because that's like instantaneous, isn't it?
That is, yes, it is instantaneous. So they can't opportunity attack if you Misty Step.
Yeah, I'll Misty Step.
Okay, so you have 30 feet. Where do you want to go?
Just wait. Whoa! Way over. That's the wrong token. Over here.
Cool.
Sick.
Right there. All right. Zill, you are up.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You can now Eldritch Blast without worrying about hitting any of your friends.
Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to roll to hit. And I got a 12.
12 misses as they
Okay.
sort of, and you smack into the wall, drop some rubble from the rock.
Good.
And I
You hit
roll to
Chris.
hit again. And I get a 21.
That hits.
Woo!
Yeah. Roll your damage.
14.
Nice. And you just some of them explode a little bit. They're looking pretty rough now with that 14. They're looking pretty rough now. Anything else you want to do?
I run to get closer to it and my group. So, like, could I get, like, right near Mexian? Would I be able to?
Yeah.
Okay. So like here, would that work?
5, 10, 15. Yep, you can get there. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
That's it.
It is now this thing's turn. As you see, it is like slowly. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Shit. Actually, my bad. I did it to the wrong person. How do you want to do this? 14 is exactly the HP it had left.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Whoops.
So that second one did okay.
Mhm.
So I shoot the Eldritch Blast at it, and you said it's kind of like a swarm, right? Like of multiple.
Multiple little sort of like tiny speckled icicle things. Yeah, they're floating.
Well, we kind of had an explosion last time. So what I kind of envisioned is that, they kind of like disintegrate, sort of like in this final thing. Would they be able to do that? Does that sound?
No, I'm imagining sort of like Skyrim when you kill one of the like ice wraiths and just a pile of just like dust, like ice blue dust, just falls on the ground as you and just trickles down.
Yeah. So that's what happens, and then Zil looks pretty relieved, considering like I guess they had moved there from my last turn, roughly. I think weren't they? And they had just done that attack to him where he heard what you said before. So he's feeling like, okay, good, I didn't let them get away. He's feeling kind of relieved, and there we go.
Yeah.
What were those things anyway?
I don't know. Maybe they're tied to the ice lady, the woman, the queen. Was she a queen?
She's a queen.
Yes,
Well,
queen.
that's her
Queen.
that's her title.
Queen.
Queen.
Can
Yeah,
I
don't know.
walk over to Chris' body?
Not very regal to me, but
All right. Well, I feel like the most tasteful thing to do here at this moment. Go loot these corpses.
Whoa, yeah.
Who wants to roll me an investigation check? Anyone who's proficient?
I'll do investigation.
Cool. Roll me.
I have 6. Okay.
If you want to give him advantage, I'll allow that too. Because you
Oh.
both have proficiency.
I'll give it an advantage. Oh, no.
Okay, good. Because I
will.
rolled a nat 1 on that first one.
Okay, what's the second one?
Efficiency.
So I would roll.
Second,
No,
second-
you're giving him advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 24.
Nice. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, so what you do see is actually, out of everyone here who looks to be pretty much a frozen corpse, there's one person sort of lying with a body sort of slightly on top of them, and they look to be breathing, actually. It looks to be a young girl, someone you haven't seen before, but if you want to roll me an insight check, you can.
I got
You
you.
wanna do insight?
I got it. I'll give it.
26.
Damn.
I'm asking him specifically.
Oh,
because he's the
yeah.
one he's the one rolling this investigation check. So
Oh, me?
yeah, you're the one who rolled.
Oh, we were just like all there.
I got a 10.
You would probably, I would say, with I think Oric's passive insight is high enough, but yeah, you guys would notice that this is most likely based on the age and description that you guys were given. This is probably the sister of that individual who you guys saw at the camp, actually.
Are you okay?
I'm. Where am I? What? Who are you? Oh, that's that Lynx from the camp. Are you guys from there?
I guess you could say.
Yes. We visited. We paid it a visit. We're just a band of warriors here to save you.
Band.
Oh, well, thank you. Are we able to get out of here?
Yeah, that'd be the pretty much gist of it.
That's preferable. Do we know how to get out of here?
Did you guys enter a certain way? I'm assuming you could just leave that way too.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's possible, but maybe there's a safer way. I don't know. Maybe it's more dangerous to go deeper
Yeah.
inside. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If we have a child with us, I don't think.
All right,
she's
so
not
let's
a
just
child.
go
She looks to be about maybe probably like 19. Her sister is about like 20, 21.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Your sister.
Are you proficient in anything? Can you fight?
No, I know how
Fight,
to,
she's
Alright,
freaking
works.
bloodied.
I know how to cook a mean Irish stew or gnomish stew, halfling stew.
You know how to make beef jerky. Really good.
Beer on you.
I haven't. No, I don't have beer on me. I'm sorry.
Do we want to investigate this area further and take her back right now? So we
Did we
either
loot the
put up
corpses or no?
we come back
No.
after.
Let's just-
Let me double check the corpses. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let me. Ooh. I will actually roll a table for this to see. Because it didn't actually give one. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I can find this real quick. You guys would remember there actually is a chest that looked to be different than the broken one. It was near where Oric you were standing. You clocked it, Oric, earlier. It was on the southeastern corner. Southeastern corner.
Guys, how do we want to do this? Do we want to split up and have some of us take her back and some of us further explore, or should we
I'd
come
say
back
we all
after?
go back now.
Okay,
I'm not
Better
trying
if
to
we
get
don't
eaten
split up.
by ice
I
wolves.
agree. I'm
So
definitely
Grist
with you on
is
that.
Grist is among the pile of.
Yes.
Among the pile, right?
He is for sure dead.
All right.
You guys do find about 70 copper and 50 Elysium pieces. Sorry, not
The
70,
fuck is
70,
it?
700 copper and 50 Elysium pieces.
That's a lot of copper. How much is that in gold?
I
really bad at
can do.
calculating.
I'll do a calculator if you guys want to split it up.
Okay.
It's not a lot because copper is not worth
Yeah,
that
it's not.
much. Or Electrum, not Elysium pieces. It's about 32 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take some of that.
So
I'm taking some of that.
let me add the party size. You guys are 4 people. Each of you get 8 gold. You just want to add 8 gold.
Oh, you said 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8
gold.
gold. It's
Okay,
32.
okay.
It's 32 total, but split among 4.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
And
up to
the
48
Electrum,
now.
let's split up that too.
Good one.
Good one.
Yeah, there was also that chest that you did clock.
8 gold.
So I'm looking at my inventory, and the bedroll can also serve as a stretcher. I'm saying we try to. I say we try to bring Grist back.
How much Electrum was it?
Yeah.
Just add 8 gold total. Yeah, because I split. Yeah.
With the Electrum.
Yeah, I just converted it into gold for the sake of
I didn't.
adding you
Yeah, I
guys.
didn't
billion
realize
things.
that was.
All right. Pick her up. Who wants to pick her up?
Her? What you mean? Grist? Who?
Grist?
I
Yeah.
can walk back. I'm fine.
Okay.
Grist is
You
the
should.
dead friend of.
Oh, sorry,
Nah,
Grist.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah,
dead
Look,
ones.
I
Yeah.
feel like one of us should go back with you after Grist passing away here. I don't feel like it's safe for you to walk alone.
I
I'm like-
wasn't
I'm like
planning.
that.
We either
I
go
wasn't
to-
planning on walking alone anyway. I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, good.
I'm like
Okay. Well, not
flopping
good that you're
his
gonna
body
die. I don't
onto
want
the
you to die.
bedroll.
So let's escort you back.
Right. And so as you guys sort of start to head out, you see the Link sort of stops and sort of almost freezes in place and looks around.
Oh no.
And you hear this noise that sort of relentlessly approaches down the deep back steps of this cavern. And
Over here.
yes,
Boys, as they say in the Forgotten Realms, I say we take a dash action out of here.
and you hear this sort of rhythmic tapping. It sounds like a claw, and you sort of start to hear the tapping grows louder, and you hear a scrape, and you hear,
My darlings, what have you brought to the Queen? Any young ones this time needing a tender embrace? Who treads uninvited?
and you see the Lynx just sprints away and just starts to take a dash. and this gust of wind just starts to like push you guys outside of the cave.
Are we outside the? Is
Or have we
Grist
moved?
coming
I'm
along
sure
as
we would
well?
be
Are you guys
running
gonna try to
Yeah.
put Grist on a stretcher, or just like
No.
see you, bud? Yeah.
Sorry about that, Grist. Gotta go. Woo!
Woo. Okay, so yeah, you guys.
We kind of like make sure the girl's in front of us. We not push her, but like assist her in moving
Yes,
forward
you,
fast.
yes, you guys successfully
working
do make your way out and head outside
Get the hell out of Dodge.
of the cave, and you guys sort of make your way forward, walking for about an hour or so, and finally do make your way back to camp. As sort of Shavra sees her sister and immediately just sort of like embraces her and just starts crying. It's like, thank you guys so much for saving her. And Nal sort of stands up. What about Grist?
We couldn't find
We
him.
we had to leave.
No, we
that
did
one.
find him.
Oh,
Yeah, we had to leave him behind
Yeah.
because he was kind of dead.
What
He wasn't.
what happened?
We don't know.
There was a pile of bodies,
He was like that when we found him. I swear.
and he was among them. We're not exactly sure what happened. Could be the creatures that attacked us, but I don't know. It didn't look the same. The damage done.
And you guys also would notice that, like, as this is going on, the group actually has, around this time, with the help of Iana, it looks like they have successfully sort of fixed the sort of wheel that they had, and were able to repair it in the time that you guys took. And so, sort of, well, if you guys have finished it off and we've at least saved one person, I'd say we get the fuck out of here. Oh, and he sort of like jumps on like the caravan and like grabs, like shifts through a little bit and like pulls out like a tankard, and you see him like slowly pour, and he like walks down and hands to Lucius a thing of ale.
yeah. Thank you.
As promised. Yeah. So, you guys are welcome to join. It may take a couple days, but hopefully we will get to run in a timely manner with no issues. But seeing that you guys save one of our own, I'm glad we have you, Iana. And she sort of steps forward. Looks like the guards were also taken. And you would recognize the armor that she's wearing is reminiscent to some of the armor seen on the people inside that cave, the dead persons.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Let's get out of this godforsaken land already.
Yeah. And so you guys sort of hop on, everyone sort of sets horses that they have. They sort of successfully, everyone packs up. You guys take about maybe 30 minutes, probably like an hour actually, to sort of wrap up and help everyone get their sort of bearings together. And you see, as you guys are sort of start to finally like tread along, you're sitting in the back of one of the caravans. With all the amount of people that have died, which is, about 3, you guys are a bit scrunched in one of the caravans, but it's still nice. The going sort of with the caravan slowly gets underway, as all of you feel almost some level of exhaustion, not actual exhaustion, but just completely actually no, you guys would probably have 1 point of exhaustion by now because you've been walking and doing all this, but eventually the troubles from what just transpired sort of resolves as you guys head off down this road for a couple hours, bunch of time, spend a night sleeping, no issue, head out another day making your way. Mexian.
Yes.
With the reassuring weight of this strange lynx-like creature nestled up against you, and now the steady sunlight from this twilight it's the only glimpse of sunlight you've kind of seen, sort of warming your face. You in particular find yourself drifting off into a well-deserved rest midway through the second day of your journey to the area of 10 towns. And yet, in what could have been more than a handful of minutes, you awake with a slight jostling of the cart after it hits a bump. And it takes you a moment of searching, but you find the lynx-like creature as it scrambles up a canyon ledge nearby. As it crests up top, it turns to sit calmly amidst the powdery snow. As you see it sort of bright skin color sort of blend in with the snow. With a slight tilt of its head, it seems to pick you out in the caravan passing below. Its serene bearing seems reassuring, and while you're clearly too far away to feel any effects of its trait that you've now picked up, its self-defensive trait that it has to calm people, you nevertheless find a measure of calm pass over you. And surprisingly, only though you slept for a span of minutes, you find that you are filled with a sense of renewed energy.
So is this a short rest?
Perhaps even hope for the journey that lies ahead. And so, let me double check. Actually, for the sake of things, this is just happening during one day. You guys have not actually gone. You guys actually have not fully rested yet.
Fortunate.
Well, one sec. Yes, you actually. Yes, you actually did get a short rest. Only you, though.
Only me.
Only you. Yeah. And okay. You also have gained a single day use of the catnap spell.
Ooh, nice.
So essentially that means once per long rest, you can pick up to 3 willing creatures that you can see, have them go unconscious for 10 minutes, and they get a short rest under 10 minutes. So you now have that as like a pretty much a blessing, almost, it seems.
That's awesome.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let me roll a d6 real quick. I need to see how much I get.
It's not really gonna matter because by the time we start next session, you guys are gonna have made it back to the Brennan, and you guys will pretty much start anew and have rested because this is gonna be a multi-day journey. So you guys will, if you want a long rest now, everyone can long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Long rest it is.
Got all my yep.
Got all my homies on. Okay, I'm not downed again. I'm not gonna fucking die.
So
Awesome.
wait, hold on. So I was like the only one that didn't get the calming effect on me. Is what you said?
You were sort of, it looks like, targeted by the lynx, and you got some sort of blessing because it sort of took a liking to you, it seems.
Okay.
Yeah. But you technically did not ever feel that effect, though. Even though you saw all your friends sort of have this sort of draw to the lynx after, you can assume a trait of it is what it has, yeah.
Single day use of catnap.
Well, I'm glad we get a long rest. I think out of every combat situation we've had thus far, this one I used the most of my various things that need to be reset. You know, like.
Well, thankfully you
all
guys
my
now have a
spells.
single use of catnap because that means you can take 10 minutes and regain all your warlock spell slots back. So.
Yeah.
Only issue is that you guys do have
It takes
to be.
10 minutes.
You guys have to be like. Technically, it's
Willing.
only 3 people. So technically, as long as you have one person, like awake keeping watch, you'll be fine. But if not, then it could be bad because you'll be asleep. And
Right.
Okay.
yeah. But it is a quick way if you guys need to quickly. You don't want to wait an hour. you
Oh,
can just wait
spell
10
slot.
minutes.
Okay.
Perfect.
But it doesn't cost a
Okay.
spell slot. This is just a free usage. You'll just have to keep note of it. I can also make like an
No,
item.
I was
Yeah.
That'd be
I
cool.
was reading
yeah.
it. It says a spell slot of 4th level, and I thought it said, if you're level 4 or higher.
Yeah.
But I got that wrong.
Oh yeah, no, it's just yeah,
Yeah.
free usage. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys are now making your way to Brennan, the town of Brennan, and we'll pick up sort of what you guys want to do once you get into town on next week's session. But
Okay.
Awesome.
yeah, this is a little side thing that I found online, just a midway point to have a way to get to a town. So here we go, and also it plays into the narrative. So yeah. But awesome. That's all for me. Thank you everyone for watching both my stream and JKnife's stream. You can follow them at
Thank you, guys.
twitch.tv/JKnife, twitch.tv/gjewski. And
Drink water.
yeah, make sure you all drink water, stay hydrated.
Check
for
out
sure.
check y'all's posture too.
Check your posture, drink water, and good night.
Good night.
Yes, and good night.